Bop, the tabletop super show. Bop, the tabletop super show.
Greetings, I'm Stevie Ray and this is the Tabletop Super Show. So about a month back I was visiting local indie miniature game company Slow Death Games, and I was helping them play test some new quick start rules for one of their games, a small skirmish game that's called Wild in the Streets. Now this game is based on 90s counterculture groups and is played on like a 3x3 board with terrain and has different narratives and stuff, and I mean it's a fun game. They also produced another game called Star Breach, which is a sci-fi miniatures agnostic game, which basically lets you use any of the models with their rule set that you have for sci-fi or fantasy or whatever, and that way you don't have to buy a bunch of models. That's a free to play game in that you can just go onto their website and download the rules and get started. If that's something you're interested in, I'll leave a link in the description. Well, anyways, while I was there and I was talking to the CEO of Slow Death Games, Chris Kohler, and I learned that he was going to be doing a small Kickstarter, and the model seemed really interesting, so I went ahead and offered to paint one of them up. And that model that I painted ended up actually being what you would call the box art for this campaign. Now, as this campaign's about to wrap up and getting into the final 2 days, the name of the campaign is Lizard Centaurs in Space, and essentially what they have done with the sculpts that they've created is they basically created a retro Old Hammer style Rogue Trader Zotes as proxy models. Now I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to paint a full unit of these, and if anybody's interested in this Kickstarter, I will leave it down below with a link in the description. It was a lot of fun painting these models up, and it's already funded over 400%, and I've actually posited that if it hits 500%, I'm not only going to do a dedicated assembly video, but I'm also going to make a video recreating how I did the box art for it. Now, it's getting close to the end of this campaign, and a lot of my friends in Europe and stuff have been kind of annoyed about the shipping cost for this one. And so the CEO has said that he's going to, if it hits $3,000 or 600% funded, he's actually going to cover all of the shipping costs, including internationally. Now, these models are going to be multi-part, and they're going to be cast in fine pewter and are going to be very sturdy. I also heard from him that it's going to be highly unlikely that any of these models will be available at all in any way after this campaign is over. So this is basically your only chance to get in on this and have these models. Basically just wanted to give them a shout out and talk about their campaign and say what a good time I had actually being a part of it. It was a joy to paint these models. They're detailed without being so detailed, with tchotchkes and greeblies, that they were actually fun to paint. So if anybody's interested in this, it'd be well worth your time to check it out. And here I am. After this, I'm just going to show you guys a couple pictures from the Kickstarter page and from my personal photos of the model that I painted. And I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's going to do it for this episode, guys. I'd just like to point out, having been a former backer of Slow Death Games Kickstarters, that they have always shipped on time or actually before the date is due in the Kickstarter. In this case, that would be December of this year. Once again, thank everybody for watching, and please take a second to like this, to comment, tell me what you liked about it and if you're going to back this, and if you don't mind sharing this so that this video is disseminated to more people and more people can see it. And with that, I bid you all adieu for this time. Happy painting, happy hobby time, and happy gaming.